Lazy couch, baby.
Hello, potatoes of all kinds. This is your host, Sunflower Kid, here to give you the juicy topics. So today I have three beautiful queens, and they are going to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Bertha.
Hi everyone, and I'm Max.
Hello, I'm Tajay.
So currently, hashtag Black Lives Matter is trending on social media, and people are fighting for the justice of George Floyd. His tragic death has not been in vain, for people are now taking racism and prejudice in their country seriously. And that brings the topic of today, the Bahamas is for Bahamians, where we will be discussing Haitian prejudice in the Bahamas. So, are you all ready?
Yes,
Ready?
So, what does it mean to be Haitian Bahamian?
honestly, Haitian Bohemian, it's like a blessing because then you end up like, you know,
Experience more than one culture?
right. And especially speaking both languages,
You
like you
like
could
to
be
be
versatile.
Honestly, that being able to speak both languages, English and Creole, really is a blessing. And honestly, I just brag about it. Being a Haitian Bahamian, it allows me to experience two different cultures, two cultures that I'm proud of. I don't want to choose between being a Haitian or choosing to be a Bahamian. Like my father's Bahamian and my mom's is Haitian. So yeah.
it is what it is.
Okay, yeah, I agree with Berta and Max about what they said. It's a blessing because you get to speak both languages and then you're introduced to two cultures. Not only are you in like I guess, Bahamian world, quote unquote, Bahamian world, and then when you go home, it's like a whole different experience, you know? So
Oh, so
that's what it is to me.
have y'all ever been to Haiti?
I wanted
No,
to.
No.
I missed the
no.
whole trip. I was so upset. I wanted to cry. I would love to go there one of these days. That's on my bucket list.
It's on my bucket list too.
Yeah, it's the same for me. I haven't been to Haiti, but like everyone else is on my bucket list.
You want to know what's so weird? Y'all should know that technically I'm also two nationalities, and I've never been to Jamaica in my life. But it's like I know if I go to Jamaica, I'm not going to understand a single thing what they are saying. Because I remember one time my uncle, he's pure Jamaican, he came over, and I mean this man was around me and cussing me out in patois. And I had a clue what he was saying. Like I was like, "Daddy, what is this man saying to me?" And this man was cussing me out in patois, but I know what he's saying. Like I was like, what's going on? Like it's a different language or something." But anyways, have you ever experienced a moment that made you feel ashamed to have Haitian ancestry?
Honestly, no. I never been ashamed. Like there are some people like who I know personally, they'll have to ask them if they could speak Creole or if they're Haitian Bahamian descent.
Mhm.
And a person came to me and they asked me, "Oh, you ain't shame me or this and that." When I talk in Creole, when I speak in Creole, I say whereas everybody can say it, but then at the same time, I saying it in English also, so they don't get that feeling like, oh, she's speaking in Creole or she talking about me. Like that's everybody. That's everyone. Like if you speaking, let's say for instance, if me and Max having a conversation in Creole, somebody around us who don't speak Creole, they'll have this like a little attitude or a little uncomfortable feeling, like to say, oh, we talking about them
Mm-hmm.
when it don't be that way. We'll have our own conversation, mind our own business. But then like certain things that we know that's more personal to us, we would rather say it in
Mhm.
Creole so other people won't be able to hear. Like like it's something like speaking in ski when you don't want nobody understand what you're trying to say, or when you're trying to talk over the little turn and you don't want the little turn to know.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing with Creole. So I mean, it ain't honestly. I'm proud to be a Haitian Bohemian.
Mm-hmm.
Some look at it as a curse. I look at it as a blessing.
Well, for me, there was one incident and it was only one, and that was in the third grade. Because when I was reading over those questions, I was like, have I ever felt embarrassed to be like Haitian? It's just this one time in third grade, the teacher asks if anybody in the classroom is Haitian or if their parents are Haitian. And I raised up my hand. And I don't know why teachers like to do this, but
Yeah.
there was like, say couple words or couple sentence in Creole. So, little old me go in front of the class. I start saying, at first I stutter a little bit, but I started speaking Creole. I told him how to say hi, the lingo, a little bit of lingo, like food, whatever, whatever. And then after the class, I can't remember, but it was this boy. I don't remember his name. He was like, Haitians are dirty, right?
What?
Yikes.
I was like, I'm not even making this up. I'm like, first of all, now that I'm thinking about it, for somebody to be that little age to say something so mean to me at that age, that messed me up, honestly, because I never experienced that before. But later on, I don't think it lasted too long because I grew up around mostly Haitians. I could barely remember anybody who was just Bahamian around me. There was like Haitian Bahamian or they came from Haiti. So that shame, I didn't feel ashamed for that long, just for that moment, just in the third grade.
Could I say something right quick?
Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now there's something similar, not really similar, but there's something similar to the situation with me. I won't call the teacher's name, but
Mm-hmm.
it was like she asked me if I'm a Haitian Bohemian. I told her, yeah, I can speak Creole. And she was like, oh, she don't like Haitians, but certain Haitians she like I say, I won't call the teacher up to this day. Like it gets to me sometimes, but then at the end of the day, I can't let that get the best.
My experience was similar to Max's experience in the sense that I was in school, and I remember this was around like when Haiti had its earthquake, and I was in class, and I think I was the only Haitian Bahamian or whatever in my class, and I remember my teacher asking me like these questions like, did you have family members in the earthquake and all kind of stuff, and I was like, I don't really know, and then I just was looking around like all the attention on me, and then the students were just like looking at me and some was laughing, and then somebody blurted out, oh well, they all dead now, and I
Damn.
was like, okay. And I was just so nervous because I was a really timid person, and I was just like, I don't really know. And I guess like that was just one of the instances I remembered, and I felt kind of ashamed because I said to myself, if I was not Haitian Bahamian or whatever, I wouldn't really have that spotlight on me. She wouldn't have asked me that question because there are a lot of Bahamian people who have Haitian relatives. So I'm like, why didn't she ask that question in general?
Mm-hmm.
Why
And
is
the,
she only asking
and
me
the
that?
thing is, it's not even that she asked you that question in general, but why put your focus on something like that? Because as we say, I'm of Jamaican Bahamian nationality, but I've never experienced someone coming to me and asking me, Peacha, are you Jamaican Bahamian? Is there anybody in this classroom Jamaican Bahamian? Can you come up to the front and speak patois? So it's obvious that there's some kind of prejudice with it. There's some kind of discrimination against it, and honestly, it's a conversation that a lot of teachers have to have, especially children who just come out of Haiti and they don't really understand how to speak English quite well. And the thing is, when you're a child, like you're very sensitive. You're very sensitive to the stimuli that's happening around you. And so when you feel that kind of discrimination against you, and it's not as if they're discriminating you and they see that Haitian ancestry makes you special, they're actually looking down on you, and they're probably thinking about the things that their parents say in front of them
Mm-hmm.
about Haitian Bahamians. They're taking that in and they're projecting it on you because their parents never taught them, hey, this is not okay. Okay. Do Bahamians have any xenophobic slurs that are used towards Haitian?
Take it away, Berta.
Repeat the question one more time.
Do Bahamians have any xenophobic slurs that are used towards people with Haitian ancestry? That means that are there any, like how there be a racist, and a racist white person would call a black person nigger?
Mhm. Oh,
But
oh wow, yeah.
Like you
Um,
know what they
mhm.
mean when they say things.
Yes.
They do have slurs. They would say things like, "Oh, go back on a banana boat," or like I remember people would say stuff like that back
Yes.
when we were in primary school, like, "Go back on a banana boat. Why don't you go home?" And different things like that. Like,
Haitian
or
ba-
like
Or
they call
they'll be,
Haitian mothers mommy and stuff like that. And that's
or
Mhm.
not a
they'll
slur, but come on.
they'll normally say cooey cooey bus love, but every like all my life living, they always used to say this cooey cooey bus love, meaning it's run the bus coming, meaning the immigration bus.
Yeah.
But
I heard that many
normally,
times before.
me and my auntie normally just joke around with this, but I mean, I don't normally eat plantain as much, but she normally just call me a Spician because I'm the only Haitian that don't eat plantain. So she's called me Spician, not a Haitian, a Spician.
I don't know if Roberta remember because me and I used to catch the school bus together. You know, my mom
Right.
used to sell chicken and fries. So
Mhm.
yes, just like Taj was saying, my mommy was a mommy in where we used to live. So I don't know if you remember when we was on the bus, right? And somebody came up to me. I ain't gonna say their name, and they was like, "Mommy ain't got no chicken and fries, eh?" So I was like, yeah, my mommy's still cooking, you see? So he was like, me, my friends coming off the banana boat and they want some food. And I'm like, well,
The
Mrs.
hell?
What the hell? Honestly,
Hoist them
every
with a
time I used to
plantain.
laugh, I could laugh. I could do that next time.
I think it stems from their parents too, because like when I would hear like children say that to me in school, I thought that was just the children, but like they're a product of their environment, so their parents are probably
Mhm.
talking about Haitians like terribly in the home, or they've seen how their parents reacted to Haitian people or whatever. Because come on, like they can't come up with these things themselves.
Next question. How do you feel about Bahamians blaming our social ills on the Haitian minority?
Okay, well, this was on my mind all night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was waiting for you to say this. Now, I'm getting religious up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you and I know witchcraft and black magic is in the Bible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they didn't say which specific people who do it, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, now let me get to the point. If you hear the word Haitian or Haiti, what's the first thing that pops up in their head?
Voodoo.
Voodoo, right?
Yeah.
Voodoo.
Yeah.
Okay. Say for instance, if something happened to someone and they saying or the doctor didn't know or this and that and so on and so forth, they blame it on the what? Patients, or they put
Voodoo.
something down and this and that and so on and so forth. So
Mhm.
now keep in mind, voodooism is in a couple countries. They do voodoo in Africa. That's where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
Africa, Haiti, Jamaica, and over here. So at the end of the day, not only Haitians do witchcraft, because you got Jamaicans who do witchcraft, no offense, Bishop, but you have Haitians who do witchcraft, and you have also Bahamians.
But them people from Cat Island, they say Cat
All them
Island.
little islands,
It's where
yes,
all the
yes,
witchcraft is.
yes. So at the end of the day, they don't think about even the Spanish, them Spanish people.
Yes, for real, they used to do witchcraft.
They do.
Ah,
They do.
so at the end of the day, how people so small minded, they'll think the last person or people or the type of nationality they'll think is either Bohemians or Jamaicans or Spanish or Indian. You know what I mean? But
Like,
then the first people they'll call on is Haitians. Or Haitians is do this. Oh, my leg hurting. I step on something, boy. And even down to the hurricane, Dorian. At one point they were saying, oh, that's all them witchcraft they was doing in the mud and this and that. At the end of the day, you don't be around them. And they was circling around like this picture with them doing a voodoo a ceremony and saying it was in the mud or whatever. People do anything for clout, honestly. And they would they would do anything just to tarnish a person name. I mean, not even a person of nationality.
mm-hmm.
When I say they drag the Haitian community down to the dogs after the hurricane. Every little thing, it was, or the Haitian caused this, the Haitian do that. What about y'all? What about what y'all did? At the end of the day, not only Haitian sins. You have all type of darkness. What happened around this? Around this island. Just because your child gone crazy and she used to talk to a Haitian guy, or that man fixed my child. Nah, she can't do nothing. And
Same time, don't you guys feel like some Haitians perpetuated too? Because I see
Honestly,
Haitian people make jokes about it
yeah.
online.
you want me to answer that? Because I can personally answer. Haiti was one of the first Caribbean islands to actually get independent.
right.
And so if you was to read history, Haitian history is so filled with voodoo. I'm serious. Like there was this, I forget who he was, but he was this guy. I can't remember who his name, but he did a rendezvous, and he was the longest ruler of Haiti who was able to keep their reign without being rendezvous, because he claimed that he did a lot of voodoo, and he claimed that because of the voodoo that he did, he could turn into a black dog and spy on people and stuff like that because of the type of witchcraft that he does. So
Right.
in a way, for Haitians, probably like the people who grew up in Haiti, they see voodoo as a part of their culture. So when they come over here, they perpetuate it because in Haiti it's not seen as something to look down on. But at the same time, as Bahamians, it's still wrong to just automatically assume that all Haitians
Right.
do voodoo, because you have a lot of Haitians who get up and go to church in the morning.
And praise the Lord.
And praise the Lord. You have a lot of Haitians who get up and make their children go to church in the morning. So when you have all of this voodoo and happening, it's wrong to just blame it on just the Haitian nationality. Why can't you just say the people of this island is doing voodoo? Because now you're including the Bahamians, the Jamaicans, the Haitians, and other nationalities. But when you're just saying that it's the Haitians that's doing the voodoo, you're stereotyping a nationality. And then you have so many people who are ignorant and they are insensitive, and they don't take that the right way. They feel like, okay, now that I know that Haitians do this, I feel more empowered to bring Haitians down because they all do voodoo. Since they all do voodoo, they deserve this kind of ill treatment, and that's not fair.
Okay, there was like, honestly, one thing some Bahamians do is that they is blame Haitian for taking jobs. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but apparently Haitian coming to the Bahamas is taking all of the Bahamian jobs. What job that is, I don't know.
I feel like that's
So
ridiculous, because when you have Haitian minorities coming inside the Bahamas, the jobs that they take up are usually jobs that Bahamians don't want to take up. That's jobs such
thank you.
as working in the straw markets. Tell me which Bahamian wants to do straw markets. If it wasn't for these Haitians, our straw markets would be desolate. Haitians also supposedly supposed to work on farms. Haitians are said to work in construction, hard labor jobs that the typical Bahamian wouldn't want to take up. So when Bahamians want to blame their lack of employment on Haitians, that doesn't make any sense, because honestly, the reason why the Bahamas is in the state of itself is because, first of all, Bahamians don't support their own. They pull each other down before they support their own. They would rather talk bad about each other. They see someone succeeding, and before they lift that person up and realize the potential that that person can have on our economy, they would rather bring that person down. And it doesn't make any sense. Anything that we have, all these social ills, is all because of us. To be honest, if we don't have
But I feel like
jobs, it's because we
ignorant
don't
behavior.
support our own, and we know who these people are who own the majority of these businesses, and they know that they look down on Black Bahamians, and we see Black Bahamians trying to do their own thing, and what do?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Are y'all ready for the next question? Are xenophobic people any different from racists?
Explain xenophobic.
No.
Okay, so racism is basically It's basically prejudice against one's race, while xenophobia is when you're prejudiced against one's nationality.
Oh, okay. You honestly, you have some, but not mostly all. You have some, because then you even have some Bahamian friends who like white on rice with
Uh-huh.
a Haitian Bahamian. Because then at one point, even in Georgia, there was always this history about Zopans and Zopans and Bahamian people. I mean, and Bahamians warring against each other in school. So that's how bad it was. But now they look past it, that type of way.
Anybody have anything to add on that?
You say xenophobia and racism is basically the same thing. I mean, like on the prejudice.
Yeah.
Yes, on the basis of prejudice. Yes, I think that they can go hand in hand. But I mean, like, I'm not gonna go and say racism is worse than xenophobia because they're both terrible. So yeah, just like how racist people treat another race really poorly because of their race, you can see that here how some nationalities treat other nationalities poorly because of their nationality. Like the minute they find out you're, I guess, Haitian or whatever, all goes downhill. And then they start to bring up all kinds of stereotypes. So I hear Haitian people do this, and I hear Haitian people do that. And that's the same as when like racist people be like, oh, well, I think black people, or I think white people, or I think Asian people do this, and I heard they do that.
Even though some Bahamians don't like Haitian, they would still sit next to one. The white people versus black, there's some people don't even want to be near black people. And I don't think that's the case in the Bahamas.
They say they're more tolerable. They may not like you,
We're
but they'll
less
put up with it.
oppressive.
Yeah, they would like complain verbally, but they wouldn't go to the extent of what I'm seeing in America.
Okay, what would you say to someone who believes that your Haitian ancestry makes you beneath them?
At the end of the day, they think Haitians are poor and they don't have nothing because they had to come over here. I mean, they had to come here basically with nothing. But honestly, I would tell them, long get mama. Because we all are human. We born with the same blood.
What did she say?
No, honestly, I'm telling you from my perspective.
Wow.
If they feel like I'm beneath them,
British spitting.
What
I would literally
she
tell
say?
them. I would tell them. I can't say it because we're on a podcast, but I'll say, "Long get mama." Because at the end of the day, we both hustle. We both grind for what we want. You understand? We both bleed red blood. I don't ever see no one bleed no black or blue or yellow. Everybody want to do sauce pois. Everybody want to do pickles. Everybody wants to do griot.